Hey, what's up everybody? I was the Optimus V guy here, and today I wanted to show you a cool little launcher called Regina launcher. Basically, it's a new launcher that lets you have a whole bunch of cool stuff, including customizable, or you can, I guess you could say, have your own wallpaper for every window. So I'll scroll over to the next window. You can see this little 3D effect. I have a new window for, a new wallpaper for every window. So go to that one. It's pretty cool. And then there's you could set a password to go into a secret area that has a whole bunch of stuff that, in case you want to hide. So I'll show you that. You just put in my password. And there you go, now we're in the new launcher. Or not the new launcher, but the hidden home screens. It's going to have 3 additional ones. You just hide whatever it is you want to hide here. And then you can push the back button to go back, and it says exiting secret area. When you download the Regina launcher, you're not going to automatically have the weather widgets and everything like that, so you will have to download each of the packages, which, it doesn't take that long at all. You could just search for Regina, and then there'll be a whole bunch of packages under that name. And basically what's cool about this is you can actually customize where you want these to be. You can have them on a grid, or you can just have them just randomly sitting off of a grid, which is pretty cool because not all Android launchers let you do that. But you go into settings, you see you can add and edit, workspaces, settings, which this will just be your normal settings in the phone. You can go back, and you can go into Regina settings, which, a whole bunch of different options, like endless rotation, when you can just scroll and keep, scrolling. You can do workspace name, vibration, backup and restore, reflection, a whole bunch of cool stuff. And then you can uninstall Regina components if you don't like what you have. And yeah, you'll see when I go to unlock it, it's going to have my other wallpaper, because that's what I had when I had the other launcher active. But I actually find this launcher to be easier to use and more customizable, so I don't even know why you would even want to use the built-in launcher that the phone gives you. But this one is so much more customizable as far as where you want to put your applications and widgets and stuff. And you can have your own wallpaper for each window. It's a cool little animation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6, 7, 8. So you're actually getting 8 windows, at least with the LG Optimus V. If you have an Android phone that has, let's say, 7 default windows, and then you're gonna have an extra 3. So you're gonna obviously have a lot more than me. So it's just, it needed more workspace. It's a good thing to have. You can name your workspaces. That way you can see them. See, it comes up as epicness, that's what I put it. And then another cool thing, if you hold down this bar right here and slide it, you can actually get to your other home screens, and just kind of keeps flowing. And we just go back. It's a little laggy, it's not too bad on this phone. And quite smooth considering, everything they can do. You're not really missing out on anything as, keeping the default. because you're still going to have your original settings that you had in the phone in the first place. You're just, going to have extra stuff with Regina settings and everything like that, which I just showed you. And then if you click on the sun up here for the widget, it actually gives you a full forecast of every day, with obviously the day, and then temperature and everything like that. And then if you click on that, you can actually set to where you're living. So it's actually pretty cool. You click on the eye for information. You can get temperature unit, change clock application, and hour mode, so you can change it from 12 hours to 24 hours if you want, and then push it back, and then spins it back around, and then goes back to the time. And then you have your old-fashioned clock that, with the squares or whatever you want to call it, that, it moves just like an old-fashioned clock. But I think I'll be using this launcher instead of the default Android launcher, definitely, because, like I said, it's definitely more customizable than the old one is, and it's definitely just a lot cooler, and just you can do more stuff with it. It's 10 times better. There we go, now it's all lined up. So, if you guys want to try out the launcher, feel free to visit the Android market on your phone. Just put in Regina. Obviously, you're going to want to put in a capital R because, it is a name. And download all the packages that have the word Regina on them. And then you can set the Regina launcher as your default if you want to. I mean, you don't have to. You can still use the Android launcher and then just use this to have more windows if you choose to. But I'm going to be using this because it's better and it's more customizable. So, yes, other than that, just leave a thumbs up, show me you enjoyed this, and then, I guess, subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks, guys.